Okay, so here is part two of shit that Goths deal with. So, yeah, this is just whatever shit that Goths deal with. Anyways, let's go with the first one, and that is you need more color in your closet. And it's just like, for one, no, I don't. And two, a lot of Goths don't always wear black either, so, you know, I guarantee you that they have at least something that is not completely black, so, that doesn't really make sense. Like, a lot of goths will wear, like, dark red or dark blue or dark purple or dark green or something, depending on what colors they like and what goes with what, and, you know, whatever, so. I don't get why you feel like you need to tell someone that they need more color in the closet when they actually don't really need more. Also, black is technically all colors together, so, you know, that just we have all the color that we could ever get in our closet. If someone needed more color in their closet, then they probably have mostly white in their closet because white is the absence of color. So if someone has mostly white, then they would need more color in their closet. But black is technically all colors, all together. So, we have the most color that we could ever get or ever want. So, you know, fuck off. Anyways, next one is you won't get a job looking like that. It's just like a lot of goths have jobs, and also they don't go to job interviews looking like, whatever the fuck you're saying. Like, a lot of goths will kind of scale it back a bit. So then, because, we're still gonna have like realistic expectations about things. Like, I'm not just gonna go to a job interview wearing like a crazy like headdress or crazy clothes and makeup and hair all over the place. Like, I'm not gonna do that. No goth is gonna really do that unless they're gonna go to a job that would probably not care about that. Like, there are some stores that sell stuff that would work with that, so you, like we're not just gonna do it unless we think that it could work, which most jobs don't let you just do that. Most jobs aren't gonna hire you if you are gonna be completely in whatever get up and whatever. So, we're not gonna fucking do that. So, you know, why the fuck are you telling us this? Anyways, next one is you'll never date slash get married looking like that. And that is just complete fucking bullshit because a lot of goths have dated and gotten married and even had kids with, like, the person that they got married to. So, you know, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, every time there's someone like, oh, you won't, no guy will want you if you have tattoos. No man will want you if you look like that. No man will want you if you have piercings or whatever. And it's kind of just like, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of men that wouldn't care. Like, usually they're saying this to women, so, you know, that's just because people hate women, so they usually say it to women, and it's really shitty. So it's just like, fuck off. No one gives a shit about what you think, because what you think is false, anyways. So fuck off. Um. Anyways, next one is you wear too much makeup. And it's just like, have you never seen, you know, people who aren't goth put on makeup? Like, there's a lot of beauty YouTubers that you could go to, and they will put on a bunch of, like, stuff. I don't really know the words for it because I'm not a beauty YouTuber or anything, so I don't really know the names of all of the stuff, but they'll put on a bunch of different things, and it's kind of just like, have you never seen a video like that? Have you never watched a YouTube makeup tutorial? Because like they'll put on a lot of stuff, probably more stuff than Goths do. So, oh, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you on about? That makes no fucking sense. And also, if even if they do have a bunch of makeup on, why the fuck do you care? It's not your face, it's their face. So it's not being put on your face unless you put it on your face yourself. So, you know, why the fuck do you give a shit? It's not affecting you. It's not affecting anyone except for the person that has it on. So I don't get why you care about the amount of makeup that someone is wearing in the first place. Anyways, next one is Goth is trashy. And it's just like, it's so stupid every time someone's like, Goth, this is trash. Goth music is garbage. Or it's so stupid or boring or repetitive or whatever. And it's just like, why the fuck do you care? Like, if you don't like it, if you think it's trash, then don't have anything to do with it. Don't listen to music. Don't wear goth clothes. Don't get into the goth scene. If you think it's trash, it's not that hard. Just don't do it yourself. Like, why do you need to tell people it's trash? Why do you think we care about what you think? I, like, don't get why you think people care about what you think. It doesn't make any sense at all whatsoever. You're just being a dick to be a dick. You're just angry that people like something. You're just salty that people are happy. So, sad for you, I guess. But we're gonna continue to be happy with the stuff that we like, and you can be in your miserable dark basement. Anyways, next one is, can you be my big titty goth girlfriend? And of course, this is said to a lot of women, again, just like, people being misogynistic and shitty to women, being like, oh, you're goth and you have big boobs, you gotta be my big titty goth girlfriend. And it's like, they don't actually care about the person. All they care about is, like, they look hot and they have big boobs, and that's all they fucking care about. And it's really shitty. And like, if you're gonna date someone, you should date them because you actually like them, not because you think they look hot and just because they have a certain body type or whatever. So, why are you trying to date them? Like, if you're just in it for hot goth girlfriend, then you're not gonna be very happy. It's not gonna last very long. So, if you're gonna date someone, you should date them because you actually like them. Because it's kind of pointless to just date them just because you think they're hot. It's not really gonna last. It's gonna be a horrible relationship. So, why are you trying? Why are you doing this? What's the point? You're just wasting your time and their time. No one's gonna have a good time here, so just don't. Anyways, the next one is, you'll grow out of it when you are older. It's kind of similar to the one where it's like, oh, I had a goth phase once too. It's, just like, why would you say this to someone? Like, goth isn't just something you can really grow out of necessarily. Like, usually, I feel like, people do change kind of a lot throughout certain years, but also at the same time, people kind of stay somewhat the same throughout years. Like, I can look back and be like, I did change a lot, but I also didn't change a lot. Like, in certain areas, I did change a lot, but in other areas, it's still like, I still like this thing, or I don't like this thing anymore. Like, some stuff is still the same and some stuff still isn't the same, isn't still the same. So it's just like, you know, why would you tell someone that oh, you're just gonna grow out of it? Like, No, I've always liked the quote unquote gothy kind of stuff. I've always liked stuff like this, and you know, probably always will, so fuck off. Anyways, next one is you must have daddy issues. It's just really shitty to the people who do and don't. It's shitty to anyone, really, just to say this, because, like, you are stereotyping goth people to have shitty parents. And then also, it's just like, not all people with shitty parents are goth either, so it doesn't really make sense. I kind of like had a similar one in part one where it's like your parents must be, disappointed or whatever, but this one's slightly different, I guess, because it's specific to having a shitty father instead. But I mean, I guess it could also be like you must have mommy issues or something, but usually I think it's like slightly different. But this one's specifically to goth girls, I guess, goth women, and it's just shitty and dumb and, bad for literally anyone that you're telling this to. So, just stop. There's no fucking point. You don't know who they are, what their past is like. So, fuck off. Anyways, next one is do you have any tattoos slash piercings in a certain area? Usually they want to ask if you have tattoos or piercings in, uh, you know, private areas, whether it's I guess it could be the boobs, nipple piercings or uh, tattoos around the boob area, or like people even get piercings on like their dick or whatever, like that area, like anyone with any type of, I guess, genitals could get tattoos or piercings down there. So people do get tattoos and piercings on like their ass or their boobs, around the nipple, whatever. Tattoos, piercings, pretty much anywhere. I don't know if you can really get piercings anywhere, but you can get tattoos pretty much anywhere. But I don't know why you would get tattoos and piercings in certain areas, because it's a little like, you know, scary to put them in that area. So, whatever. But like, you don't need to know if they have tattoos or piercings in those areas. So, like, you know, leave them the fuck alone. Why the fuck do you care? Just you don't need to know unless you're like, you know, having sex with them or some shit. Then like that would be the only reason for you to know. So what did you're if you're not fucking them, then you don't need to fucking know if they have piercings or tattoos in certain areas. So fuck off. Anyways, next one, which is also the last one, is are you kinky? And usually people ask this about goth girls, and it's just another misogynistic thing where they're like, oh, they're goth, so they must be into some sort of kink or whatever. And they ask about like, what are your kinks, or do you have a kink or some shit? And it's just like, oh, what the fuck? And then people just be like, can you dominate me or some fucking weird shit? And it's like, why the fuck would they do that? Like, if they are into that, then whatever. But like, not all goth girls like that, so go the fuck away, you fucking weirdo. Anyways, that's kind of it. I don't think I really have any others. I guess if you have others that weren't in this video, then you can comment below, and maybe I could even make a part 3, I don't know. But yeah, anyways, I guess that's it. So yeah, I guess bye.